This is a spark erosion machine. We have several. It is used to produce blind cavities in situations where this cannot be achieved using conventional milling or turning, such as when sharp corners are required or particularly difficult to machine materials. In order to do this, we use electrodes. Hexagonal shaped electrode will produce a hexagonal shaped pocket. An internal spline or an external spline electrode, a barrel shape, or even a threaded electrode. The electrodes can be made of copper, graphite, or even copper tungsten. We're now going to look at the machine in more detail. The electrode and the workpiece are surrounded by oil. This is a dielectric fluid and it acts as a resistor between the electrode and the workpiece. When we apply controlled power and the distance between the electrode and the workpiece is correct, a spark will jump through the dielectric fluid and a small amount of the workpiece will be eroded from the desired position. The servos, the power supply to the electrode and its position are controlled with tremendous precision by the machine and the program we write. We will now start spark eroding a hexagonal shape into the workpiece. The spark eroding across the full face of the electrode so that you can see the spark eroding happening. You can see smoke being extracted and you can see the oil getting dark from eroded particles. The oil, as well as being a resistor, is used to carry away the eroded particles. It passes through a filter system and a chiller and then is flushed back in front of the electrode. Spark eroding works best with clean, chilled dielectric fluid. The pecking motion of the electrode also helps tank clean dielectric into the space between the electrode and the workpiece. If we now stop the electrode machining and lift it, you can see the eroded shape. This was a rough setting to get rid of some material fairly quickly. If we now set the machine running with its finishing settings, the power supply will reduce the size of the spark steadily and the servo will reduce the spark gap. In addition, we'll program the machine to take an orbital hexagonal path rather than just plunge vertically into the workpiece. This finishing takes some time and is controlled by the surface finish required on the part being produced. Here is the part after finishing settings and you can see the sort of surface finish that can be achieved through spark eroding. And here's some examples of some parts that we produced using spark erosion. If you have any questions about EDM spark erosion and you want to find out more, please give us a call, email us or visit our website.